with Demonic, and we are back for a little bit later in Delta Force. As I said, I'd play for another night or so, and do a stream today. A little bit later than I would like to have gotten the stream out, but main reason I didn't is because where I literally told stream this morning, which I kind of lied to them, but I didn't mean to lie to them, which is you guys. Pretty much, I was like, let me go get some stuff done around the house, and then get some sleep, and then have my company over, right? Well, because I knew my company was coming, I was predicting with you guys that it might be between the times of 10 and 10 in the morning to 1 o'clock p.m. is around the time they usually come if they say they're coming. So that's what I was guesstimating about, and it actually turns out as soon as I got off stream, I finished up my doing the stuff around my house probably about 20-30 minutes later, and as soon as I laid down, was like, all right, time to go get my nap or just a little bit of sleep. As soon as I laid down, man, it was knock at my door. So I was like, fuck. So I couldn't go to bed. So I had to wait till after they left before I could go to bed, get some sleep, and then start the stream, right? So it's a little later than I would like to have. I would like to have been able to start my stream probably around like 3 or 4 p.m. and not at 9 p.m. basically. But hey, at least I'm still getting the stream out, but I just wanted to get that out of the way, guys, to let you guys know what's going on there. But I do have it also posted in the Discord with right now.
To be conquered.
Nobody from yesterday joined into the Discord. That's fine. We did have some new viewers yesterday, which was pretty good. Let's see. I should be able to go here.
Meant to be conquered.
Go here. And we can now do this and hit claim all. There's still another one on this page under this file. Grab that. And now we can go to special. The giveaways, we can actually go ahead and do that, which is also going to tell me this. The launch. And now we can claim this, which is a skin right now for that weapon, which we'll go ahead and click apply on. So it'll apply it. I don't have any other skin for it anyways, so why not? Free bundle giveaway. Go ahead and claim again. And that is also going to tell us we can grab this. There we go. There's still another one. Make sure I'm not overlooking. Console launch boost, which means it is the last one for this one, sadly. There we go. Season. There's nothing really... Oh, I guess there is... Oh, yeah, it's this. Saying I can grab 2 of these. Technically, we're on day 3 of this game. We actually have another game I'm going to go play here in a minute with you guys. It wasn't just going to be Delta Force. I just wanted to grab my dailies and check to see if they... I wonder if I can just do this constantly and get, like, a crap ton of these. Because usually when it does this, it spams, like, 8 of these when it finally gets done. So, we'll see. It's just being weird. Alright. Because I'm going to see if this gun is still somewhat broken, or if it's went through a patch since I streamed it. And to let you guys know that this gun, I think, still is broken, maybe. But I don't really know 100% for sure at the moment. And the main reason for that is, well, I really just couldn't really full-on tell you why I think that. But I think that it might be broken still. But the last thing that we were using with this is it is almost no recoil. When I say almost, there is a little bit, unless you get super long distancey, and then it is kind of a little bit on the weirder side. Then we have The no sound, like it literally makes no sound to the enemy or to yourself. Literally, it's absolutely quiet. And then it shot like a minigun, as in like really quick. So let's see if that is still the case after today has gone by. I don't know how many people's actually seen the video. I haven't looked at the view count, to the like count, or dislike count on the video. I haven't done that yet. So, I mean, it might have blown up and become highly known, and a lot of people are using it, or not very many people viewed. The reason I'm saying that is because sometimes my videos don't get that many on new games, or even overall here lately, just because I did take a really long time. Okay, we got Night 2 right now, which has no one. Update. Okay, let's see.
Bastian, the financial burden on the family.
I'm only had 18.
Great.
Okay, not bad.
The battle is far too dangerous. Your father hoped you would help to restore the family name.
Hopefully I see some of you guys from yesterday in here.
He resorted to planning the train wreck.
I do have food being made and
disrupted his plans.
a drink.
Oh, please come back. Family is far more important than Harvak's achievements. At the very least, return to help your father through this crisis.
Good, I'm not joining an ongoing match. I'm in a match that is actually freshly started. Only downside to that is how many people is going to be grabbing helicopters and tanks and, you know, vehicles. Because I'm not gonna lie,
stay sharp, operator.
I think that is what ruins games like this, especially with a map that is, it seems big, but it's actually quite medium. It's not even that big, but it just seems like it, so people grab... Oh, dude, I already hear helicopters.
Enemy helicopter located!
Brother. Like, why ruin the experience of all the players, brother?
Here. Turn the tide.
My bad, guys. Out of the peripheral of my eyes, I thought I seen somebody there.
Sector Alpha captured.
Oh, behind me.
Taking objective Alpha 1.
He came in through that back door to come get me.
The enemy is attacking objective Bravo.
Oh, no. Please ping. Thank you. They are right now holding the most. We're gonna do that. I seen that. There's a guy that went right there. Oh! No, he peeked as I went to shoot for the other one. That's unlucky, brother. That's unlucky. We're just gonna go ahead and ping this right quick. Oh, wait. I might be able to get help. Teammates, you're right there, brother.
Medic! I'm here! I need a hand!
It is way too late. Like, for my sleep, it is way too early for me to want to use half my brain, man. Just half. So I'm probably going to be lowering my KD till I warm up. I'm just going to put it that way and be very light with it. I'm probably not going to be playing at all super good. I won't be the normal me for a minute. Oh yeah, she's still like hella broken. I don't know about him getting that res off though. That I will question highly. Yeah, he sees me.
Found enemy AA!
Alright, now let's make my go. Oh shit. Oh, I'm so dead. Get over it. Yeah, they're up on the roof. Right where I just left, on the far side of where I was. That's unlucky. Oof. And then this team does not know how to pay attention. So I'm gonna have to figure out... Can I get up there? On this other side still, without them seeing me.
Neutralizing objective Charlie.
Oh, hold on. There's one. They are taking B hard, brother. I'm gonna go help.
Smoke barrage ready.
Cover your ears! Thunder's coming! We control more sectors than the enemy.
Ooh, get wrecked, big boy. He didn't even realize till he was already getting hit. Oh, I'm dead. Let's go ahead and ping this so everybody can see that an enemy went up top.
The enemy holds most of the sectors.
Oh, there it is. B. Thank you. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Even though technically I should have won that, I'm dead. Let's be honest. I hip-fired that. He was point blank. The gun would actually not miss. And the amount of times that it would have went off, he should have been dead. But, yeah. I don't know. Today, I don't know if it's going to be a day for this. I mean, this is still quite a broken gun, but by all means, me going 4 and 3... Well, 4 and... So I got 4 kills, looks like so many assists. It's not going to say my deaths. That's weird.
Is under attack.
I got 14 captures.
On objective Delta.
Even though technically I've literally only captured like probably 1 spot, not 14. But I think that goes for the overall, like the entire group.
Objective Alpha 1 secured.
I don't know about him winning that gunfight, boys. The amount of bullets I put into him is crazy. He survived those, and then I'm the one who goes down in like 2 hits, it feels like. A little weird, a little weird. End of the day, there's not really much I can do. Oh, there's a guy here.
Sector Alpha under control. Objective Alpha 2 secured.
Okay, so this enemy is still on that side.
Grenade launched!
There we go.
Sector Echo captured.
That's a kill.
Objective Echo 2 is ours.
I can't do that. It's not gonna let me. Got another one. Got another one. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ooh, get out of there. Come on, brother. Get out of Daddy's lobby. There's a guy going behind this.
The enemy is attacking Objective Bravo. Sector Charlie under control.
Ooh, unlucky for
We
you
have taken
too,
Objective
brother.
Charlie.
Unlucky for you. Teammates are on this side, which means they're going to be pushing from over here.
High threat enemy units marked. Eliminate them at all
If I
costs.
had to guess, they're going to zip line up this backside. If I don't get hit by the fucking heli. Ooh, let me snipe that as well. And yep, heli is 100% trying for me.
That was close.
I don't know about the heli hitting me from there, but GG.
Continue the fight.
Yep, we have a guy all the way up on the top rappel up there.
Launching an assault on Objective Echo 1.
I cleared this just by that. A2 is where he's at. Let's see. That's not where I went, but thanks, game. Thank you for being the slowest thing I've ever seen, spawn-wise. Literally, I clicked right and you go down. Nice. I go to spawn on the vehicle of my main spawn, and you're gonna tell me I spawn here. Gotta love slowness, brother. Gotta love slowness. Thanks, game. Thank you. Thank you for being slow. They're probably not expecting two people to come up here at the same time, so
Triple blaster charges up.
let's do this. Oh my god, you cannot let me win that, boys! Two of you! Two! Oh my lord, baby. Teabag. Teabag. Oh, they have this. That's why.
Objective Bravo is under attack. We've secured Sector Delta. Objective Delta secured.
Alright, teammate came up that.
Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Charlie.
Go up.
Not enough sectors are under our control.
Good kills, good kills.
Grab grenade! Enemy detected!
Oh, not what I wanted to do, but it saved me though.
Captured. Objective Alpha 2 secure.
What is that, brother? How did I manage just like to juke all that, bro? Dude, gotta love BTRs.
The enemy is attacking objective.
Okay, we got a lot of enemies up on our main building. We gotta go for that. I'm coming, boys. Daddy's coming to help. Don't worry about it. I'll be there in a minute. Whoa! Very weird, very weird, very weird.
Enemy forces
I'll take the death, but that was very weird. I don't make any sound from that distance, brother. At all. Even at point blank, you wouldn't hear me. Hence how I can shoot them and then they'd be like, what? See, like, I can't get over to the vehicle hub. And the vehicle hub is right here.
Copy. Vehicle drop to designated location.
Let me detect first.
I decided to go up here because I'm going to help my team. Open a parachute. Got the parachute. Oh, I can't use that to actually get up right there, so that's kind of weird. What is this game doing, brother? I'm like lagging. It kicked me off of that immediate. Okay, they got a respawn beacon up here because the last time they assaulted, they had a respawn beacon, so we need to... That's how the zip line sound, alright. Yep, here it is. Found the little beacon, took it over and killed it.
Enemy here!
Make him cut that cord short.
Enemy detected! The enemy has taken over objective Alpha 1.
Only hit for 10 XP, but that's kind of funny. Alright. Get off this. I love the parachute speed. This speed for the parachute is absolutely awesome.
Cover your ears! Thunder's coming! Enemy
A tank and a BTR? Bro. Oh, I'm... Yeah, he's on the roof. I was trying to get like a spot on that and then like ping it and then jump back down. That's a good kill, good kill. And I was too talkative without paying attention to wanna
nice work.
Ping it. So we gotta ping it for the boys now. They're up here. Let's go Speedy Gonzalez legs, and we are just going to book it. Game, climb it.
We've secured Sector Bravo. Gotcha. Objective Bravo is ours.
I'm not seeing anything here anymore. What I'm thinking of doing is I might sit and just kind of do some back overwatch to this backside just to see if anyone comes running out of this tent trying to go up towards our A1 building.
secured Sector Charlie.
I'm hearing sound.
We have taken
Underneath
Objective
me.
Charlie.
Technically that's in the map game, and that wall there should be counted as out of the map, not directly right here. But I understand why, because I can jump on top of that, I guess. We're holding them pretty nicely
The
there.
enemy holds most of the sectors. Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Alpha 2.
I'm gonna have to make my way that way and try.
Copy. Vehicle drop to designated location.
You're not coming over here to help your teammate.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
They would have had to have shot him through that. Unless our tank killed him. Oh, I see him.
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
You cannot let me win that, brother.
Launching grenade! We control more sectors than the enemy. Objective Alpha 2 is ours.
Artillery
Alpha 2.
barrage ready.
The enemy is
Hold on.
attacking Objective Charlie.
They said there's a guy on it, so he's got to be on this side somewhere.
Enemy detected!
Make sure he's not right there. He left, which also means he could be all the way up here now.
Strategic beacon
Because he
deployed.
could have went up the zip line, hit that.
The enemy holds most of the sectors. Allied
I
troops
seen that
launching
big
an
boy.
assault on Objective Delta. Target located. Roger that.
I don't have the ammo to
Artillery
deal with all
barrage
that
incoming.
completely, so I need to just do this.
Enemy detected.
Oh,
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
I don't know about that one, game. I really don't know. Unless I gave him a headshot, as in when I shot him and the recoil flinched up to my head, there's no way he won that gunfight. I did shoot first, inevitably, and hit the most rounds, which technically should give me the win in that gunfight. But, boys, what are we doing? We are giving up our spawn side to people on helis because we don't know how to pay attention.
Artillery barrage ready.
Behind me, too.
Target located. Guided missile launched. Copy. Vehicle dropped to designated location.
Let's see.
Requesting artillery barrage. Alpha 2 secured. Smoke screen incoming. The enemy has taken over Objective Charlie.
There we go. I requested a barrage, but I don't know how long it takes for it to come in, and I done it over a different thing, not where we are now. I done it on B. Oh, the barrage is in. Nice. Let's go A2. Our team is dying on the other one as well. So there's still an enemy on A1.
Enemy detected! Launching an assault on objective Bravo.
Cancel.
Strategic beacon deployed.
Oh, behind me too. I really don't know what this team is.
Enemy forces control the majority of sectors.
Brother, we're just giving up our spawn side like the easiest.
Smoke barrage ready.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
I was trying to grenade, bro, but I don't know how he killed me in like 2 bullets. I find that like very dumb.
We've lost this one. The next one will be a
Oh yeah, we
different
did.
story.
These dudes on top of giving up our spawn for the easiest 2 flags that are literally 2 inches from each other. To give it to them is kind of crazy for a team. But it also, I will say in their favor, it doesn't help they put vehicles in this game. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love a game mode that have vehicles, but I would also... Dude, 82 kills for my squad, that is insane. We only came in 2nd place. That means another squad had to at least do 85 to 100. That makes no fucking sense, game. No squad dropped 100, I can promise that. But back to what I'm saying is, like, have a game mode that has vehicles, but then have a game mode where vehicles are disabled completely. Or at least allow us to host our own servers like Battlefield did through the Battlefield.net thing, where you can actually go in, create your own thing, use a code, create your own servers, and make it where we can disable vehicles. That would be awesome, right? I'd love to actually be able to host my own servers for this, so that way I don't have to worry about bullshit as vehicles. And give us, like, settings where we can set, like, be able to raise or lower the amount of, like, credits it takes, the amount of respawns, the time the server, like, the game mode lasts, and let it actually, like, set with your XP, your weapon XP. Give us the chances to actually do stuff like that, which is really good. Like, that'd be really great for this game to do. Because if you think about it, imagine, right? You get the XP you get when you leave. Imagine if I set a server where it never went down, okay? The maps are an hour long, okay? Think of that, like an hour long. That's 60 minutes you get to play on one map, each map, and then set every map up that I want. That would be rotational in that, so every hour you get a new map. Every hour you just get a new map, and constantly keep doing that, so it's not the same map over and over and over and over, but it will rotate through, I guess, all the maps in the game, and if there's only 4 maps, that's 4, that's, you know, every 4 hours, well, every 5, because technically at the end of the 4th hour would be rotating back to the first map, but basically think of like every 4 hours it rotates back to the first map, but you go through each different map, and it will, each map lasts for about an hour. And imagine being able to set like XP events where maybe we can up how much XP that, you know, maps get, so that way whenever you're fighting on them you gain a little bit more weapon XP or more player XP or both, right? Imagine being able to set that up on servers. That would be kind of really cool to have. Then going into servers that is custom made by the development team on their behalf, as in the ones we're playing now, where vehicles are populated 100% of the time. It makes no sense. Like, I get, like, Hall of Iron. Okay, this is vehicles only. If you want vehicles, you can go to it. There's Attack and Defend, which is the biggest maps in the game, where you have to go to so many different points. Okay, because they're the biggest maps in the game, I understand. Vehicles. The only thing I don't understand, and this is two things they get wrong. One, they don't have a game mode that has 0 vehicles. That's in this type of thing. 0 vehicles, so it's kind of you're fucked if you don't like vehicle play styles. But 2, right, is the name of this is King of the Hill. Okay, not King of all hills, King of the Hill. So technically, when you play a King of the Hill game mode, how it's supposed to work is there is 1, 2, 3, however many teams you so desire. Sometimes there's 3 or 4, okay, which 3 or 4 different teams would be kind of good. Large teams, a lot more kills. But usually there is 1 location, because it's the hill, not multiple hills, it's the hill. So there's only supposed to be 1 place that is the capture zone, where people go in, you set and capture it, and the team who set in it longest, getting the most points at the very end, wins. That's King of the Hill. What they are put down here is more like, think of Battlefield, like domination. Right? It's not King of the Hill, it's a domination match. You go in, capture 5, 6 flags, and try to keep holding them while gaining kills, and the kills bleed tickets. Example, Battlefield. Okay, that's not King of the Hill. King of the Hill is 1 zone. It does not move. Now, different maps only have, well, you know, I get, like, if it's, we'll say we play King of the Hill on, you know, this map right here. Oopsie, I didn't mean to click that. View maps. So, like, I understand, like, we're playing King of the Hill here, maybe the first time it's this building. Then the next time it's that building. And then the next time it's this building. I understand rotational per time, different times you play, so it doesn't, you know, you can't just build up a thing, go, oh, it's going to always be this building, which means always set your man here, go there, and, you know, trip people out, but you guys get the idea. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maps. So technically that would be 6 hours of content. Well, 5 hours of content, and on the 6th hour, it would come back to cracked. But you guys get it. I would love to be able to make it where each map is like an hour long, and then it rotates to the next one. Hour long, then rotates to the next one. And then remove vehicles. See, you can see in the picture, it looks like it's a huge map. But that's just the picture. You guys seen, when I ran around, like, going from my spawn to the middle of the map was, like, not even a minute. Bro, it was like just a couple seconds, and I was halfway across the map. Same amount of seconds, I would be in their spawn if I was able to actually get all the way into their spawn. But their far spawn sector, the one that actually looks like a certain symbol, you actually can't enter those because it counts towards your team that is out of the map. So it won't let you actually in it. But you guys get the idea, right? They're not huge. And secondhand, King of the Hill is supposed to be 1 area. When I've seen this and I originally joined it, like, I've been playing here lately, so I know it isn't this way, but when I originally joined it and I seen King of the Hill, I was like, dude, 1 main objective, everyone has to push that objective. That's going to be like, you know, kill central, alongside of, like, being able to be on, we'll say, the actual main objective, where you're gaining XP off of the objective as well. But, brother, that's kind of weird that they didn't actually make it a King of the Hill, but they call it King of the Hill. For the developers, I would love for them to go through and make King of the Hill medium-sized maps, no vehicles, and 1 main objective. Or if you are going to have vehicles, do like a little hummingbird, right? No gun. You can load 4 or 5 people, maybe 6 onto it, and just infill into locations. Think of it like you fly in, land, drop the team that just spawned in, have that dude fly back out to go pick up a couple more people, and then fly them back in, right? Or if someone dies, he goes, picks them up at the respawn, and flies them back in. Like, that I would not mind. But having, like, the attack helis where it's rockets and miniguns and the brokenness of what they are now. And when I say broken, like, they are broken, guys. If you grab, I call it the Black Hawk, but it's the big attack helicopter. Fly really high, shoot your missiles, and if you start getting locked onto, wait for you see the rocket coming your way, pop your flares, fly nearly out of the map. Like, I'm talking about, like, all the way to the point where you're so far away that they can't lock on. Wait. Flare comes back. Pilot your heli back into the zone, start getting some more kills or, you know, destroying vehicles. They lock on and fire another missile. Pop your flares. Fly back out of the map. Wait for your flares to come back. Flare comes back, fly back into the map, get a couple more kills, and you will never die in that heli. That's how broken they made the helis. And to let you know, the lock-ons, dude, they take on top of nearly forever to lock on. Is how long they take to fucking lock on. Forever. Okay, let's put it that way. So on top of a moving gunship that can pop flares and get outside the map, on top of, when you pop the flares, they can't lock on. It jams the lock on. So that's what I'm saying. Wait till they shoot. Pop your flares after they shoot. This way their rocket misses. They're on top of taking the time to reload, but when they aim in to start locking on again, guess what? Lock on blocked. Lock on blocked. Lock on blocked. And then you're flying the fuck out. Wait till your flares come back and do it again. Helicopters are broken. This is why I was saying the other day they need to nerf them. Massively. Hella nerf them. Lower health, a Stinger should shoot them down in basically one shot. And they should only be able, for the lifetime of that heli, only have 2 flares. 2. That way when they fly out that second time and come back, there's no flare, 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 flare. It's literally up to them to manually use player skill to avoid being locked onto. Adding a better way into the helis, but also making helis not as overpowered as they are. Because at the moment, they are overpowered. Even the small little Hummingbird yesterday, we seen half health, took 2 rockets to shoot it down. I went back and reviewed my footage. The one I shot down with the lock-on launcher that gave me that 1,000 something points was, shit you not, it took 2, but it was half health. If you go back to review that, it was on half health, which means at full health, that would have taken 4 rockets, and that is if they don't go to a supply depot or get repaired and blah blah, right? So helis at this point, broken. Same as tanks and vehicles. Dude, they don't die to launchers. I mean, they do. You have to have multiple people shooting at them multiple times with multiple people running launchers to kill them. Or it has to be a tank v tank, and the tank has to kill the tank. Because I've used the Javelin, I've used the regular launchers, and they just get 8. You guys watched it yesterday. We hit one tank 6 times with a launcher. 6 on stream, same tank. Never died. Like, the launchers don't actually do a lot of damage to tanks, which means the tanks are good to stay there forever, almost, if played correctly. And when I say if played correctly, it's due to off of how overpowered they are. If a tank gets hit by a launcher, it should feel like it is getting fucked. Like, I get small arms fire, like if you're just using a machine gun or like a grenade launcher, then maybe a little less damage. But a full-on launcher should feel like, holy shit, that hurts. And it doesn't. They just sit there and tank it. And I feel like that needs to be fixed. Alongside the bit of where, you know, health damage is only 20 or 25. I'm sorry, bro, but it is a gun. Make it do more damage. I'm talking about ARs, 3 or 4 bullets to kill. SMGs, 4 to 5 bullets to kill. Pistols, 5 to 6 bullets to kill. Sniper rifles, 1 bullet. A bow, 2 arrows. And shotguns, 2 to 3 to kill. Depending on the range. If they're really point blank, then 1. But if they're a little further and getting further and further away, then more shots with a shotgun to kill. That's the way I feel. And then automatic shotguns, like semi-auto or the ones you can just hold down, should be 1 more bullet than the pump. So if it's, we'll say 2 for a pump, then semi and full auto should be 3. That's balancing, my dude. And then remove it where it's like specific weapons are good. And make it where all the weapons are good. So this way players can play anything they want. There's no particular meta. It's all balanced. Because technically, if you go read their little thing, especially technically, if you go read their stuff before they launched, like if you was to pre-order the game, it literally stated in the biography section that it wasn't going to focus on pay to win. It wasn't going to focus on meta. Literally, it stated that. It said it's supposed to be a balanced game. What in this is balanced when tanks don't hardly fucking die, helicopters don't hardly fucking die, they're too OP, you get guns like the one I'm using now that never actually got fucking play tested because it's literally the no sound at all, minigun, and barely any recoil. Only doesn't do a lot of damage at range, but you guys get the idea. Good point blank, you know, a team that's not focused is getting dropped. They're all dead, right? Because they're not going to hear it. They're not going to hear their teammate die. We've already witnessed that where I shoot one, the other one's looking the other way still like, huh? Because they don't know. With plenty of extra other stuff, man, that is, it's not right about the game. I would love to see it get balanced and fine-tuned to the point where it actually fully takes skill, and it's not like meta stuff, or, you know, just drop in like 8 tanks and other teams losing. Like, at least make it balanced. Or at least make the tanks cost, like, fucking huge points. I'm talking about, like, end game. Like, at the, like, near the end of the game of that server is when someone can possibly buy a tank. That way, it's more balanced. I don't mind, like, little ATVs or, you know, the 4x4s or whatever driving around the map, because 1, yeah, they can run you over, but 2, they don't have a gun. They're not super OP. They're just made for transportation. So anything made for just transportation, I wouldn't mind. But when you have 2 overpowered objects that actually have guns, is another story. I will tell you, this game is better than Call of Duty and better than Battlefield. But they need to take more on the Call of Duty side of how game modes are and the play styles go than Battlefield. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but Battlefield was never actually all that good. Conquest was okay. I like the big open map kind of feel with, you know, zones to go take. But at the same time, it was draggy. It was clunky. It wasn't smooth. Like if you played Call of Duty and you went to Battlefield, from the smooth aim where literally you move, you jump, it jumps. You start looking around and stop, it stops right where you quit. And it didn't feel clunky on your movement. Okay? Call of Duty does not feel clunky. Battlefield does. It needs to have more of the movement bias of a Call of Duty game on how smooth it is. You know, where it doesn't feel like when you stop, it goes for an extra millisecond. Remove that. Make it smooth. Right? Like, go figure out how they made their controls in the game feel. Make that. Take the game modes. Take those from Call of Duty. Take the game modes from Battlefield. Put it in one game. Right? So that way you have your vehicle nerds that like vehicles, but also you have the ones that is just boots on the ground. Because King of the Hill needs a rework. One location that everyone fights for through, we'll say if there's like Op 4, Blue 4. I remember back when I played Arma, the people that done this as well had a role called Independent, which, by the way, you could join. You could team up with the other people from the Independent role, or B, you could shoot everyone. Like the Independents could shoot other Independents, Op 4 and Blue 4. Blue 4 could kill Independents and Op 4. Op 4 can kill Independents and Blue 4, where there was 3 different teams. One had Independent, where it's solo play, or you can choose to team up. But it was one central location on the map that a team had to get picked up from their spawn, flew near the battlefield or in the battlefield for a hot insertion, for them to get dropped off, and then players actually will sometimes choose to actually deliver people. I did that once, where I chose like, hey, let's be a combat pilot. And I don't mean like shooting and gunnery, I mean just like hot infills. Like I would pick up people from the spawn location, fly them over, literally almost dead center of combat. Like I'm talking about just a little bit out where they're, you know, able to get dropped off, form into formations, get into buildings, and start a gunfight. That close, okay? Literally getting my helicopter just to hover, not touch all the way down, hover, drop these guys, and as soon as they're all off, taking that heli and going back to go pick up more. I done that. Other people has done that. There's videos on YouTube for Arma 3 and Arma 2 who does that, right? So people will choose to do that. So having a King of Hill match that would be 100 times better than what is here, because you'll have people choosing to be like role-playing as, you know, hot insertion pilots to bring people from spawn to the combat. You'll have people that actually go to take the combat, people wanting to actually formulate sniper roles, go and hit towers and, you know, set up checkpoints around areas where enemies might be coming in from to, you know, hold down a town, right? Is very good. And then have 50 people per team. So 50 people in Independent, 50 people for Blue 4, and 50 people for Op 4, where there could be 150 people on the server, but the thing with that is there's not always going to be 150, right? There's going to be very weirdly bits, and then allow people to choose what team they go to. So that way, if there's, you know, going in with a large, massive group of friends, let's say like 20 friends, let's say you're only allowed 10 in your space in game, maybe you all want to be the same team, maybe sometimes you want to verse each other, so that way you have your different comms in Discord, where one team goes to comm 1, one team goes to comm 2 in Discord, and, you know, the 10 go to Blue 4, 10 go to Op 4, and actually just fight, and you know, test skills or train each other. Different situational stuff in game to get each other better. Maybe they all hop onto the same team, and it's a 50v50, where there's 50 Op 4 and 50 Blue 4. Let them choose their sides. But also make it 1 point, have a spawn distance where people can be picked up by heli, or have to take a car and move into the zone if you're going to at least do that. And give each team their own custom spawn point, like back right, left corner of the map is Blue 4, maybe middle of the map almost to that left side a little is Op 4, and then Independent spawns is all on that like very far side, mixed about. So that way it's all really coming in together, and leave like, you know, a really long distance between bases, and make bases out of bounds for each different team, so that way they all only can go from their base to the center of the map, i.e. the center of the map being King of the Hill, the town that you have to go take, where maybe inside that town is a specific building that you have to take over, right? That is a lot better than the King of the Hill we have now here. That's how that should have been formulated, plotted, and made, especially if you're doing it on a large scale. Attack and defend, okay, great. That's conquest from, you know, Battlefield. Now you can see the two different game modes there. Kind of feels nearly the same, but there's only one on one. The other one's this way. Vehicles on both, and balance your vehicles. And then instead of Victory Unite, or call it Victory Unite, you could have had Search and Destroy and make it Rainbow Six Siege type of Search and Destroy, where the bombs are closer to the defense team. The defense team actually is able to defend the bombs, and then our team, or the opposing team, we'll say, is the team that's coming in to attack, to plant the said bomb, right? Which will be the ones trying to put a bomb down to explode or blah blah, and then make it a good 10v10, good sized map, 10v10, with where you have to enter the building and fight, kind of Rainbow Six Siege style, but Call of Duty rule base. Okay, that's 3 game modes already in a game that is perfect, set down naturally good. Then have the Hall of Iron, where you got your game mode that is whatever it is, which is a King of the Hill featuring heavy vehicles, where it's vehicles only. And there's 4 game modes, all lined, nicely meshed, and already created a very big and controversial game, because not only is it going to be the esque how they're going here, Call of Duty-esque with Battlefield, but guess what? It's going to have that, but with better game modes, better ways to play the game modes, and take a new take. And then they basically made DMZ, or I should say Escape from Tarkov, where you load up your gear, go in geared. That's great, but they should have had 2 game modes in that. So you have that one where you load up your gear, you lose your gear, or B, make your own version of like DayZ. Like, think about that. Large thing where everybody spawns on a coast, has to loot up a little bit, move further into the island or location in order to get to military checkpoints to get better gear, right? And then when they die, instead of having to go back to the lobby, they go back to the coast as a fresh spawn. There's no gear. They have to re-go gear back up, and the loot spawns back over time. Imagine that alongside with the Tarkov, right? 2 game modes when you go over to that section of playlist of game, right? Now there's already, say, 6 game modes I came up with, literally just sitting here talking to you guys, which are all, when I say come up with, like, it's idea based. Like, imagine if that's how this launched. That would have been 100 times better, a lot more fun, more content, and it wouldn't have been as broken, especially with the vehicle nerf that I implemented, where they only get 2 flares, little lowered health, so rockets actually feel like ouch, instead of, oh, did he just shoot a marshmallow at me? Because that's how rockets feel right now. If you're inside a tank or a heli, it's like, ooh, a marshmallow touched me. It's not, oh shit, oh fuck. It's, oh, hi. Are you throwing marshmallows at me? I mean, dude, the thud wasn't even that big. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. What was it? Marshmallows. That's literally how it feels. If people are in tanks or helis and you're trying to AT launcher them, it does not make sense or compute. On top of, you watched yesterday where I got a tank down to, I think it was like very low. Like, it was very low health. You could see it in stream. It's very low, and then over time it just half health came back. Like, literally somehow it healed itself back to half health, and then, ooh, guess what? I got it back down to low health, and then it drives away. There was no actually killing it. Alongside the thing you guys didn't get to see, where I shot a helicopter 6 times, it was a Black Hawk, 6 times with the lock-on launcher, and literally he would fly out, come back, fly out, come back. And when I did actually get land hits on him, using a lock-on launcher made for anti-air, okay, I only done, it seemed like, 10 damage. To the whole 200-300 health pool, I only done 10 damage. That's how minute the rockets do to helis. So they really massively need to fix that. massively. And that's why I don't want to sit here and play constantly. I'd love to get good at this game. I'd love to sit down and literally play this kind of full-time-ish. When I say full-time-ish, hop on stream, set and vibe, chill, and actually play. I'd love to do that, but it's hard to do when literally, like, I get the games that feel really good, there's less vehicles, and then I just get slammed into, oh, running from a tank, oh, helicopter, oh, a tank, ooh, helicopter being hunted by 2 tanks, oh, a tank in an AA car, oh, a tank again. It just gets annoying, man. Instead of actually getting into ground-based combat, it gets annoying. And that's why I want a boots-on-the-ground experience, something that is only players, no vehicles, unless it's transportation vehicles only, like an ATV, maybe a Humvee, no mounted gun, helicopter where it has no guns, it's just a little bird where you can actually just fly people in to drop people off or try to create flanks. See, that wouldn't be bad. But when you got tanks that don't die, literally they eat 6 shells, repair themselves off, eat 6 shells, repair themselves off, it's not fun. If I'm playing on a team that don't know what they're doing and nobody's running AT launchers, and I'm the only one having to pull it out, and he eats all 6 bullets, kills me, kills himself off, eats all 6 bullets, kills me, kills himself off, it's no fun. I can't say I'm having fun with this game, especially with the amount of vehicles and how boosted the vehicles are, right? Of how many spawn in and constantly stay there throughout the game is crazy. They need to back that off a little bit. There shouldn't be as many helicopters and tanks. There just shouldn't be. Those things need to be hella expensive, less spawned into the map, and less health. Way less health. A rocket launcher should feel like, ouch, hey man, I need to do something to not die here. Then, like you're throwing a little pebble at a metal object. Because right now, rocket launchers are just a little fucking pebble. It's like saying you're trying to break your TV screen with a feather. You're throwing a feather repeatedly at your screen. Why won't you die? That's literally how it feels. Yeah, I hate to put it that way, but that is exactly how it feels. And that's why I love the game, I do. But I just don't have fun playing it when I do play it. Because I get in, there's times where I do have a little fun, and then it just gets ruined. I just kind of want to uninstall the game or ask for a refund due to particular aspects that just never should have made it in. Especially, like, helicopters that, like, dude, they don't die. If the pilot knows what they're doing, they don't die. It don't matter what you're doing, they don't die. It's not fun. I would love to see a patch or a fix come to that. I really would. Like, within the next couple days, I would love to see, like, reduced vehicles. Like, a patch, it massively reduces the amount of vehicles on the server, a timer to call them in, and how often, like, when I say a timer, I don't mean just for that one player. I mean, if a person drops a tank, there should be, like, for that whole enemy team, should be a timer. Sorry, but they called the tank in. You have to wait X amount of minutes before you can call another tank. For the entire team. Not just that one player. Everyone on that enemy team. And make it strategic how you have to call your tanks. Because if you call your tank, you're barely ahead, your tank gets blown up, and then the enemy team drops a tank and starts massively overriding you because they chose to wait and be smart on how they call their tank, should be that tactical advantage people get. I should not see a AA car that is tankish driving down with a literal tank. Hi, buddy. Yeah, we're holding each other. Yeah, you know what? Let's beat each other off, too. Yeah. Like, I should not be seeing that, man. I shouldn't. Alright? I should not be seeing, like, 2 armored vehicles side by side completely canceling out the chance of blowing them up. Unless there's a helicopter that's already OP. yeah, should not be a thing. That helicopter should not be a thing either, where it's so fucking strong. Especially with, if you go into the battlefield with a heli, your resupply points is not the battlefield in real life. Either A, they got a base camp, which is the main base where people go and refuel at, that's really far from the combat zone. Or B, if it's not a main base on the island, it's an aircraft carrier out in the middle of the sea. You're not able to land down, oh, Objective A is right there, I'll resupply at Objective A. It's not like that, man. It's not. Now, military foot soldiers, yeah, because you can kill someone and grab ammo off of bodies. Especially like if there's a barrack nearby where it holds a little extra magazines, maybe the weapons where the people would get up, run over, grab their weapon, grab a couple of reloads, go out and defend, then yes, I would see, you know, ammo and weapons being there. But video games need to really work on that aspect a little bit more. Polish it off. But I'm probably going to be ending this stream, guys, because I'm not really having fun in this game at the moment. It's too vehicle-y. Like, literally, it just seems like it's, instead of playing Delta Force, I'm playing Delta Vehicle. Because Force means people. You know, a force to be reckoned with. People, the amount. On top of, yes, inside a Force is a couple vehicles, but think about it. A Force isn't just vehicles. When you say a force, like, yes, Air Force, okay, yeah, it's got planes and, you know, stuff like that. It's got helis. But the force is the people, it's not the vehicles. Same as, like, if you go into the army, okay, they got tanks that follow behind them and stuff, but guess what? It's ground troops, snipers, machine gunners, gunnery sergeants, brother. It's not gunnery sergeant, and you hear a tank go, It's not, okay? So, that being said, I just, no. Nerf vehicles, nerf the amount that can be in, and add a spawn timer to them, and remove health. A good portion. A tank should feel like a tank against small arms fire and grenades. But at the end of the day, an anti-tank weapon should really massively make a tank feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be setting here. Maybe I shouldn't just be, like, letting these guys shoot at me with these. Like, at least make them be scared of the stuff that is there supposed to be, you know, fighting against them. Like, the counter weapon, like, if it's a tank, then anti-tank should actually make a tank fucking be like, oh, you know what? Nah, bro, we need you to clear this guy. He's anti-tank, man. I can't come out there till the anti-tank's dead. Literally make them feel that way. So people don't just go tank, 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 and then literally just making the servers not feel good. I really am not having fun. So we're probably going to start up a stream on a different game. So I'll see you guys in a bit. But yeah, developers of this game, please fix some of the stuff in here, man, because there's a lot of things that needs fixing, but there's also a lot of stuff that you could look at and even take to your second game if you ever make a Delta Force whatever 2, okay?